Hey guys, welcome to the new episode. I am sorry my sound might change and you could notice it, but it's nothing I can actually do. So let's dive right in. In the last episode, we killed the Dragonkin warrior or the creature, and we found very interesting item here. I'm really eager to review this place because I know for sure you could get there somehow. The question is how. Maybe from the upper city. That's what is my best guess. Because probably you could jump from that place right there. From that cliff. But anyway, we will remember this place, and if you would be unable to get back there, we'll backtrack it easily. So let's descend to what I think should be Seofra River, but now we don't actually know because it might be the Azel River or Ainzel. A little bit more of the resin. I don't have too much of this item, so let's gather that up. What have we here? I started to be a little bit more confused about the corpses because one of them turned out to be a very important one, so not part of the expedition, which was totally unexpected to me. Okay, we are getting really close to the actual city. We could touch its wall. This doesn't seem like a possible jump to me. But here, the other side. This is a safe jump. And we slowly start to descend to the place we left originally. Now I'm a little bit puzzled. I'm not sure I would be able to get back there. But I definitely want to check this out. Usually I got rewarded for this. Not today though. I think the platforming gods are kind to me today. Usually I miss these jumps. Those jumps. Oh wow. So, this one is an actual earth tree root. Huh? But you should be more careful. And as far as I know, it's the single one that we will meet in, at least in this place. So no wonder the golden seed. Let's check out the description just because it's always good to refresh it. A golden seed found at the base of an illusory tree. When the Elden Ring was shattered, those seeds flew from the earth tree, scattering across the various lands, as if life itself knew that its end had come. That's interesting that it's an illusory tree. I was pretty sure this is a root or a branch from the earth tree, but I was wrong. It's the illusory one. But even if the branch itself is an illusion, the flowers are definitely real. I'm very confused. This column is the part of the upper city architecture. So, would be no wonder if we find something from the upper city here. Or we find nothing at all. I should organize my fast slots better to not use something like this. Okay, this seems to be paid off very well. Let's see. Stone sword key. Now I'm not sure it was worth it. I think the two most disappointing drops to me is the key and the arterial leaf, because they doesn't really seem to be any significant to the environment. I think developers put it there just to give something the player for their curiosity to reach some hard to get place or something. So it has nothing to do with the game design, but it has much to do with the game design, nothing to do with the lore and building of the environment, but has to do with the player reward, which is a little bit annoying to me because I don't need reward. Information and lore is the best reward for me. But of course I know I'm still a single person like this out there. Just joking. I know, guys, you're also interested. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching. Now we definitely have to be rewarded. It was such a long run. Amazing view, by the way. I would say we are already rewarded, but let's see what we have here. Another encampment in the cave far away from the place. I would say that I expect this guy to be a part of the team that was dealing with the Dragon King. So I expect this one be not the part of the company, not the slave explorers, but someone else. Someone better prepared. Let's see. Rune Arc. A shard of shattered Elden Ring grants the blessing of equipped Great Rune. The lower arc of the Elden Ring is held to be the basin in which its blessings pool. Perhaps the shard originates from the very arc. This drop is not giving me much information, but I have to refresh my memory on where do I usually find it, because to me it seems like it's significant. So this person was not an ordinary person. if he was bearing the rune arc. It was somehow special. But from the environment, we cannot say how exactly. He was just having a camp, and the location of the camp, I would say, very well chosen. But he's dead. And there is no evidence of who might have killed him. So my previous statement might be as well very questionable. Okay, let's proceed to this small bridge, like natural bridge, and go back to the place where we started. And by this I mean the place from where we got teleported. Okay. Let's have a look at this. I was always curious about the dance that the ancestral followers are making. Looks like a shaman dance, and if you look at the direction of their dance, so they're looking up there, maybe they're praising something up there. And what is even more interesting, that the rats are following. So they're whether listening or they're also trying to take part in this ritual. I would expect them to address this dance to the mausoleum, but for some reason they're looking up there. And up there was a temple or the church or something that has the statues at the entrance. So probably we were right about the god that they all are praising. Okay. I am about to die. Maybe I'm overreacting a little bit. No, I wasn't. I think I was about to die. Let's see what they drop. Nothing unusual. Yeah, they're definitely looking up there. I want drop of this seed so much. I'm not sure it's possible, but I need it. And there's... I think this is another teleport. But let's be sure just to get back to the very beginning. Ash of War, square off. Let's see. This one. Grants an armament the quality, affinity, and the following skill. This skill starts with the sword held level. Follow up with a normal attack to slash upwards through enemy guard, or strong attack to perform a running thrust. Usable on straight swords. I'm not very sure how usable it is. Maybe we should try it on our straight sword. But somehow I'm 100% sure that our current skill is so much better. Okay, now it's even more interesting. They are directed this way now. So whether it's up to the Eternal City or something else. I'm confused a little bit. Before activating this grace, I really want to go back first and proceed from the very place we were teleported from. Just to ensure we are not missing anything. I was never aware that the rocks the mausoleum is standing on are a little bit of red color. Might that mean something? It definitely should. Okay, another guy that have chosen to die with a magnificent view. He was clearly enjoying the mausoleum. And I think this was one of the explorers. No evidence though. This is a little bit sad. Before I found the one that was bearing the Marika's eye, or Marika's blessing, I thought they're all from the same team, more or less. Though I had an assumption that they might have been not from all the same team. Oh my god, I was so scared. I think I killed him, but after the teleporting, they all got resurrected. That's unexpected a little bit. Okay, they're back. They're officially back. Now we could go further, activate the grace. Maybe kill a crab. Oh, no, 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 no. It was a mistake. I didn't activate this totem, but let's first look at the grace. And rest. Worshippers' woods. So they're definitely worshipping something. Now it's confirmed. Wow! After they are out of their strikes, they just disappear. I wasn't aware of this. I learned today. I really need to focus on the scythe guys, the followers that have scythe, because I want this drop. I think I never had it in the first place. Hello. I'm so happy I could kill them faster now. You could even hear them stopping. Sorry, stomping. Seems like this guy was killed by the followers. Or should we call them worshippers? Okay, there is another teleport. Let's check this out. Or maybe let's check this out on the way back, because it's pointing backwards. Would fit our plan very well, because I think we'll have to go back. Our HP is looking good. And these guys are also pointed at third direction. Poor leggings. I think we reviewed them already. Okay, we activated the last totem or column in order to get some action. That was a trap. Yes, I remember this zone. It's horrible. Oh my god, I'm stuck. These guys went berserk. But to be fair, I was absolutely careless myself. So this is deserved. Okay. This scarab will not kill me second time. I'm smarter now. Maybe this guy dropped something. No. The magic dwelling arrow. Okay, another grace. Let's activate it. Let's not rest for now. Because what I really want to respawn is the enemies with the scythe, not the bonjo axe or horn arrows. Sorry, horn bow. This is not my goal now. Okay, another encampment, which is empty. Or seemingly empty. Okay, this guy made it through the very end. He was the luckiest of all expeditors. And he has something new and probably important. Clarifying horn charm. An accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers. Oh, so he was killed by one. Raises focus. I like that they added what focus actually does. Governs resistance to sleep and madness. Said to be a budding horn. Not a surprise. The ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. Okay, this is cool. This is big, sorry. Let's think this over. This is worn by the ancestral followers, and it's a budding horn. They believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. So, all the beasts that evidence we found on the corpses might have been ancestral spirit beasts. Or the other theory that ancestral spirits are beasts in the past, which is even better theory because they drop beast bones or animal bones. What do you think? This is very interesting, and it gives you resistance to sleep and madness, which might be also important. Okay, as far as we have enough keys, nothing is stopping us from exploring this further. We will not activate it, we will go back to the building with the columns to find out what happened there, what is being unlocked there, and then we will go back here. And even before, we will activate the teleport. Let's use the torrent for this. Something. Oh, it was the glow of the mushroom. The formic rock again. Pick up our souls. Okay, where was the teleport? There. Let's use it. To be fair, I don't remember where it will take us. Okay, very conveniently. Back here, right at the place we wanted to end up. Okay. Let's be curious. So, this building seems to be somehow sacred to the place around. There is no big evidence other than it has the same architecture like the church that we explored in the first episode. Also, one thing that I just realized, that the architecture of the upper city and these stone columns, which are supporting the lower part of the city, they are made from the different material, at least color-wise. And this also might have to do with the timelines. This part might be more ancient than that part. Hollow horn grounds. Hollow horn. Horns. Let's explore a little bit before we activate. Here. Probably nothing on the other side. This place is also ruined, but doesn't necessarily seem destroyed. Or it's clearly missing a roof. Same as the previous church. Okay, let's take a look. This is a mummified corpse of the deer. And by activating the totems, he breathed some spiritual power into it. Okay, let's activate it. Let's see. We got instantly teleported to some place underground, which I think is important to me. Maybe this place that we have seen on top was an illusion, was not a real place. And this one is real. Other than that, I don't know how to explain this. Let's use something against magic. It's hilarious that we don't have this one. Magic damage. I'm still not sure if the spiritual damage and magic damage are different things. But it shouldn't be. Let's use it. I think we're ready. The saddest thing in the world that I don't see the name of the boss in the HUDless. Lorethrough, let's say so. bad. That was sadly an easy fight. Ancestral follower ashes. Okay. Let's look around. Looks like a giant underground cave covered with remains of other small deers and animals in general. I will have to think it through, but I already have a feeling that everything that we have seen on the surface, all the spirits, are just the representation of the physical bodies that lie deep down here. Or something like this. Let's take a look at the ancestral follower ashes. A spirit of horned folk who eschew letters and metalworking. Yes, so it's a very ancient folk. Brownie and versed in distinctive spiritual arts, this particular tribesman wields a heavy bow. This is so cute. They gave us no context at all. Something new that they also didn't support letters and probably speech that much. So maybe that also explains why there is no clear explanation or evidence of them as a folk, because there are no historical writings about them, yes. But there are a lot of carvings on the stones, for example. I'm still not sure that the carvings we have seen so far are dedicated or were made by ancestral followers. I think it was different era. So I think they're more ancient than we even think. It's a heavy ball. Okay, let's try to go back. It's very good that it's absolutely seamless and we don't need to use a map. I'm always glad that we don't. Let's check this out again. Maybe something will change at the battlefield. This happens sometime. Maybe we'll have to sit at the grace first. Yeah, there's a lot of bones, and not only animal bones, but also... Are these animals or people? These skulls look definitely human to me, as the bones next to them. So maybe followers were actual people, or these are just some unfortunate ones that got killed by the ancestral spirit. I have a lot of questions now. Why it was possible to resurrect this guy? And only him? And what is this place? Why are we teleported underground? It holds some answers, definitely. Let's sit at the grace very fast and go back just to be 200% sure and proceed. Also, I wonder if the behavior of the followers will change after I killed the spirit. It also would be wise to see how the corpse looked before we activated all the totems. I think it was the same, it was just not emitting this blue spiritual fire. Okay, nothing changed. Now I feel puzzled because, as far as I know, the further we go, I don't remember exactly where this elevator will take us, but probably at the other part of the Eternal City. And I'm not sure there are any follow-up on the ancestral followers there. I think this is the only place you could learn more about them. Which is sad because I'm not sure that I got the full picture about them. Especially right now, after killing the ancestral spirit and seeing that it was everything was underground and there is a giant cemetery of bodies underground. So it definitely bears some great meaning. I will have to read into the talisman that we picked up here more because I think it holds more answer that I was able to understand. Okay. Yes. And here we go up to the Eternal City. That was surprisingly. I thought we are going to the Eternal City, but we actually end up in Kylith. This is not the place where I wanted to end up. And to be very fair with you, I will have to go all the way back to get back to the Lingrave, because the last thing we want to be right now is the Kylith. Yes, now I remember. There should be some other way to get into the rest of the Eternal City. And this is extremely sad, because that would be for our Eternal City episode. For now. I think I will not start some new exploration in this one. We'll just slowly walk back and try to discover something that we missed. I still don't understand why there is no corpse around. Probably the guy that was up there. Another thing, or another thought that I just had, is that there are two ways to get here. From Limgrave and from Kylith. So all the explorers and the company that... Oh, the new drop. They might have been sent from Limgrave or from Kylith. At the same time, this is never a random direction they're looking at. It might seem random, but it is not. That was very, very rude. I just wanted to say that there are no more lights at the statues, but of course they are. I will think a little bit about the map presence, but not in the context of using teleports, because that's what I wanted to avoid at all costs. I think we will need one to go to the round table hold anyway, but in all other cases I would like to avoid it. But maybe I will review this decision or rethink it, because for just a descriptional context, it's important, or it might help to see the map just as a picture. Not to use it, but just look at it. Because there might be a hint about the rivers, for example, because I'm still confused about where is the Ainsel river and where is the Siofra. I had better activated the grace. I think we will finish with exploring the building that had the elevator, because in both cases, in Kylid and in Limgrave, they look the same way, and seems like they were built exactly to get into the Eternal City. By the way, it features the same patterns as we have at the carvings on the tombs down there. Sorry, on the gravestones. Yes. It is pretty specific, and we will prove this idea later. But for now, it seems pretty straightforward. If we see this building, this is the way to Eternal City. And on this beautiful note, I would thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.